Good morning from Amsterdam and good morning from
Beautiful Italy. Hi,
Yay,
everybody.
Italia mia. Buongiorno, Donna. So nice that you are back in the studio with me and to connect with people and share your wisdom and your knowledge. Thank you so much for first of all, welcome to episode 54. We made it to 54 to Rendezvous with the present moment. It's a place, sacred place, where we have conversation that we help you to inspire you and offer you ideas on to elevate your life, to help you thrive emotionally, physically, mentally, in your business, spiritually, especially during these challenging times. And today it's about health. It's about boosting our health and taking a long-term approach for our health with Dona Agrizzi. And Dona is very beautiful woman, is an Italian counselor. She's a lawyer. On top of this, she's an health and wealth coach and lawyer, as I said, that supports leaders physically, mentally, and energetically in having steady, powerful energy, inspiring direction and time, and help them to maximize and optimize their resources. Um, Besides being a colleague of mine and a dear friend from Tony Robbins, also a trainer, very good trainer with Tony. Um, why I'm very connected with Dona because she's a very good businesswoman. She has a brilliant mind, and in the same time, she's also on a spiritual path. And I love this about her. Uh, like Dona and like me, both of us, we are the life brought us gifts that help us to focus on health and to place health very dearly in our life and to our heart, and also to go and train ourselves and become health coaches so that we can help people have this benefit of health in their lives. So this is one of the things we have in common, and it's a passion of mine and it's a passion of Dona. So Dona, welcome. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for making time to be with us. Before we dive into the topic, let's. It's our um, tradition to create this sacred space. So if we close our eyes and take a few seconds to take a posture of strength and a comfortable posture in the same time, and connect to our breath for few deep, delicious breaths. To let go of anything that was before of this space and to prepare ourselves to create this sacred experience. And I'm going to offer you a mantra. Uh, I am curious about my health and I take care of my health. So let's do this 3 times together. Let's breathe out wherever you are. Breathe in. I'm curious about my health. You tell it in your head. Breathing out. I take care of my health. Breathing in. I'm curious about my health. Breathing out. I take care of my health. One more time, breathing in. I'm curious about my health. Breathing out. I take care of my health. Open your eyes. So let's dive into this. Health. Why is health important, Donna? Welcome, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, without health, nothing is really, really possible, you know? If you have a dream, a goal, if you want to thrive, if you want to have great relationship in any area of your life, you need to be healthy. First of all, to have the energy to take care of the amazing things you want to realize.
Yeah.
And then to have the attitude to be there, to be fully present, for example, with your loved ones. So it requires energy, it requires, to feel good,
Yeah.
to to make a difference in
Yeah.
your life and other people's lives. And sometimes I hear the sentence, "Oh, I have no time to take care of my health. I'm too busy." And for me, is that you cannot afford not to have time to balance your life, because
Yes.
it's all matter of balancing your body, your mind, and your spirit, to balance
Yes.
the relationship with yourself and others.
And let's face it, many people, um, especially during stressful times, challenging times, consume the energy they don't have.
Exactly. And this where the burns out happens,
Exactly. So,
where you have incidents, injuries, and and especially if you want to thrive, and if you need to be at work, if you need to work, you cannot break down. The time you spend to recover, it's uh, 10 times more the one you need to prevent. So
exactly.
it's never about curing, it's about preventing, and
Yeah.
about being at that level where your body supports you, your mind is clever and supports you massively, and you feel you are in the right space.
Yeah. Because otherwise, we go, as I was saying, just consuming energy that we don't have. What I mean, go to coffee, go to um, have fights with somebody, so we raise our energy. And so, this is what I mean for we need external stimuli in order to increase the level of energy, and this is, as you said, it's going to burn us out, and it's not sustainable for long
It's
run.
not sustainable long terms.
So
Exactly.
I know, speaking about this, that you are very much in favor of taking a long term view to health, right?
Yes.
Like me. So
Yes.
why is it for you important to take a long term, when some people might say, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? So don't worry if you have no problem. So why is it important to take a preventative uh, uh, approach to health and a long term approach to health?
You can have two approaches. One is I want to have a beautiful life. And in order to have a beautiful life, it's so important that you have a balanced life.
Yeah.
Or you could say, I want results. And in this case, it's even more important to balance your life. Because as I said before, you cannot afford to be sick. You cannot afford to lose time.
Yeah.
And when you have a long-term approach, you can have a CNI approach. So you do small steps every day.
Yeah, maybe you
And you
can
don't need, yeah,
explain what kanai means for people that are not in the Tony Robbins environment.
yes, is when you do something small, but you do it consistently. So taking care of yourself and taking care of your health, and I don't mean just your physical health, but taking care of your entire health. That means your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, and also the way you feel with yourself and others.
Yeah.
If you optimize all this, just doing small things every day, you don't need a lot of time. You just need to be consistent over time. If you do a small step every day that bring you closer to your optimal uh, body, mind, and soul health, it will be easier and easier. And every day it's easier. And then you
Yeah.
don't need that massive approach, you know, that you requires when you are sick or something that happened.
Yes. Yes. And when we say, when you say consistent, a consistent approach, this leads also to progress, and we love progress, right? This makes us happy. Can
Exactly,
you expand on
exactly.
this?
You know, pro- progress for me is life. If we don't progress, we die. And if you have a business, you know this so well. You need to be in a constant moving.
Yes.
And when you move in the flow and you progress, are, you know, part of a balanced life.
Yes.
Uh, this progress
Yes.
you see you have in your life are so smooth.
Yes.
So the point is that sometimes we see progress as an effort, but if we keep having just let's say an attitude to
Yes.
increase the quality of our life, of our
Yes.
work,
Yes.
this bring you to a space where it's effortless. It's just coming.
So it is, that's very important, a very important point you make, because it's the shift from push to flow, right?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
we are we are recovering overachievers. I am, in any case. I know you know you're very successful. We are, we're learning our things to, to dance with life. But I came from a point, just do it, and with a strong mind, and do it. And this sucked the life force in long run, sucked the life force out of me. So I needed to learn new ways to reset myself and learn new ways, to dance with life. How's
Yes.
your approach on this,
You
Donna?
know, when we speak about this, it's not only from our clients' perspective, because I have so many clients that are coming when they need to take a massive action.
Yeah.
And at that point, of course, you need to take a lot of time and also a long period of your life to go back to where you were before having the breakdown. And this what happened to me as well. And that's why for me it's so important,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I realized that without my health, I was not able to make a difference. I was not able to work, and I was not able to enjoy my life, to take care of my loved ones. So
Yes.
nothing was working because I was missing one thing that I was giving for granted. Because this is the point. If you are healthy, you're thriving, if you feel strong, you give it for granted.
You take it for
A-
granted. Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's not. And even if you are on that canai, if at certain point you say, okay, it doesn't matter anymore. I am so strong now, so, you know, in my power that I can
Yeah.
neglect it. Yeah, maybe you can do it for some days if you have a priority. Sometimes we do when we are in advance for a week, for 10 days, we don't. And then we have to come back.
Yeah. Do you know the scenario? Oh, somebody is healthy and just go get there, go for it and everything. And at some point, crashes the health is not good anymore, and that person, oh, will takes the same attitude of go get her, I'm gonna solve this and everything, the health goes better, and then they go back into the old patterns.
Yes,
But there is
because
another way.
you have
So
that push system.
exactly. So, what is something that a person like this can do in that moment of decision where, oh, I feel good now? And it can be something like an injury, let's say an shoulder injury, where the body communicates something
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
life. And then instead of going back to the old
It,
way of
you know,
approaching life, what can
for
somebody do?
me, what is really important and is what I did, coming from that pushing and pushing, is just to develop the awareness of where you are in that very moment.
Yes.
How is your physical health, but also your thoughts. Because when you push, and even to recover, maybe you don't really love yourself one more time. You don't respect where you are. So maybe especially if you have a disease or you're at an accident, you need to take time to recover. You need to be gentle with yourself. And this is not an excuse just to say, okay, so I will relax all the time, I will sleep all the time. Is where you are that sometimes requires you to do this. So
So
if
show
you
you.
want
Yeah,
to
go
be
ahead.
clever, having a clever approach, you need to understand where you are, because where you are requires something specific.
Yeah.
And then when you understand that there are times to push and times where you have to take care of yourself and times where you have to align your system,
Yes.
then it's not effortless anymore. I learn to get inspired by nature.
Yes.
Nature is so powerful, and sometimes rest,
Healing.
healing,
Healing.
reset.
Yeah. And I would like still to go back to that pattern because I see it a lot with my clients. So you're a go-getter, go for it, then you get sick. You have the same pattern in getting well, so pushing. And what you are saying very well, just shifting from pushing to um, acceptance, to going, being aware of where you are now. And it's never too late. So if you miss moment zero of awareness, instead of um, punishing yourself, judging yourself, you have another chance. Oh, you know what, I can stop right now here and take it from here. So show yourself also some gentleness, some compassion, because it's
Yes,
hopefully, as long as you keep breathing, it's never too late, to have that check what you're saying, stop and check where you are in the moment, right?
yeah.
And
You
from
know,
there.
and there are also moments when you have to push because,
Yes.
for example, the situation requires it. And if you remember that, nature has not only seasons. So it's not that you thrive for 3 months, then you stop and then your holiday, and then you start pushing one more time. But it's just in a day. You know,
Yes.
think about this cycle of reset, align, and thrive as something that you can do on daily basis.
Yeah.
So
So
you can just stop a moment,
yes.
reset, align, and then go one more time.
Yes.
It's just that this becomes something that is, you know, a, a ritual that allows you to optimize your energy and your resources, not just
Yes.
running for running. And at a certain point, your mind is not clear anymore, and you are so tired that you are doing this, but you have no results.
Yeah.
to maximize your results, you want to keep your energy level high during the day, and by night you don't need to be exhausted. So by night you can rest, and
Yeah.
then the following day you can start another intense day. Why not? But
Yes.
with moments where you take care of where you are physically, how much have you drank, you know,
Here you
and
go, sister.
yeah, and this is this is full, but it's my second one.
Yes.
You know,
Which is great
and
because
mentally,
yeah,
where are your what are your thoughts, what are you thinking about, where is your focus?
yes,
So we have sometimes to align, because after a while we
yeah,
tend to move and not to be
yeah,
100% focused anymore.
yeah. And this thing with stopping, resetting, my work in different and aligning and thriving, my work different for for different people. So you have some people that use Siri, and every hour um, they have their alarm and they go, or every hour or 2 hours, whatever it is for them, and they stop, and there is a reminder, which is a great thing. It doesn't work piece and pieces for me, not at all. But for me, what it works, Donna, but this is also, that's why I said for different people, I get the signal from my unconscious, from my body, when I need to stop, and I learn to listen. So don't get stuck. Yeah,
This is the point, Catalina, that at the beginning you don't have that awareness, and you need to remind yourself to do it. After a while you feel it. What I tend to do is to start something, and when I finish it, I have my moment for myself before going to the next task. But sometimes a task is long, so I need a break in the middle of it, or maybe before reviewing what I have done.
yeah, yeah,
And if you start listening to your body, if you start listening to your mind and to your energy itself, even if for some people talking about energy is something weird, but if you start listening, you know when you are tired.
yeah,
So before arriving at the point you are really, you know uh, really without your power, take a break. And a break is not making a phone call, or to,
or
for
get
example,
entertained.
to look at your phone. It's
Get
something that
entertained. Yes.
nourish you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So for me is looking outside my window and to breathe, enjoying the paradise I have around me. But for
yeah,
somebody else can be having 3 minutes walk,
yeah,
or yeah, to have their water. I don't know. That's really personal. The point is you have to find your reset and nourishing moment.
yeah. And you're so right. I would like to transition towards nutrition, and that's a good thing is that some, not a good thing. So many of my clients told me that they gain weight during this Corona time. We are at home, and I think nutrition is so important. But you just mentioned the water. So what happens many times, especially women, science shows that we tend to um, eat more when we are thirsty than the men. So w- actually, we might be dehydrated, and we think that we are hungry, and we go for food.
Yeah.
Or it's also the emotional craving and so. But let's go a little bit into nutrition. Not talking specifics, but that in my coaching study that I've done. We studied also nutrition, and Donna, there were at least 100 nutritional theories there, which tells us something.
Yeah,
No
that
size
is a
fits all.
mess.
There is a method, or no size fits all. And why is it
Exactly.
important to get to take an individualized approach to health, to nutrition? Because
Yeah, what is
yeah,
good for you might be not good for me at all. So
exactly.
we really want, when we were thinking about talking about awareness, this is part of the awareness you need to have. You have to listen to your body, and if you understand uh, that what is you are putting inside your body becomes who you are
Be
in a
who
certain
you are,
level,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
you feel when something you eat or drink is not good for you. You feel the shift in your energy. After you have something that nourish you, you should feel better, not without energy. If you feel
Yes,
without energy, it means that something that you had
absolutely.
was not for you.
Yeah, yes.
So, and
But that means
sometimes
it
it's an
requires
allergy.
awareness. It requires
This,
awareness and
feel,
stop and say, how do I feel? Ask yourself, how do I feel right now?
so this is the reason why water for me is so important. You know, we are recommended to drink 2 liters of water. I have 4 liters of water on a regular basis. I
Yeah,
am really active. Okay, I move a lot, and also now is you know the weather is quite warm, so we need more water.
yeah.
But for me, it's like, you know, I clean my body, I nourish my body. Usually I put lemon and baking soda in my water, so I make it
Why do you
a
put the
bit
baking soda in your
alkaline.
water? Yes. So can you explain a
Lemon
little bit
and
to
baking
the
soda.
Yeah, so can you
Yeah, you
explain a little bit
know,
this?
uh, not everybody agreed on this. Is what is
And it's
good for
okay
me.
because everybody's different. Again, that's we are bio
So
individuals. So yeah,
exactly. So lemon is an alkaline thing. You know, I know
yeah.
that is an acid, but the minerals that are inside the lemon are alkalizing.
It
So the
becomes
first,
inside, it becomes alkaline.
yeah. So when you drink water with the lemon, in your esophagus is quite acid.
Yes,
And then when it reaches the stomach, it becomes alkaline because the living part is broken and you have just the minerals.
yes.
The point is that I had in the past some esophagus reflux.
Yeah,
And the reason was because I had so much water with lemon that here is acid.
yes,
And I discovered that adding just a bit of a baking soda transform the living part of the lemon, and so you have immediately just the alkalizing part,
yeah,
and that's why I have it, and
yeah,
it's delicious, by the way.
yeah.
So it's like having lemonade. It's
So you put
sweet.
so you put water and a lemon, and how much baking soda do you put in your water?
Just a bit,
Just a
just
pinch.
to see the reaction. You see some bubbles, and is
Yeah,
the lemon reaction, and it's
interesting. Yeah,
enough. It's
yeah,
enough. And
yeah,
for me, it's wonderful because I don't have this problem anymore, and I love water with lemon. It's so, you know, tasty. And
yeah.
since I
Yeah, I
really
feel it.
love,
Nyam, nyam, nyam.
yeah,
Yes.
I feel it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
it. And
I have.
even
Yeah.
the 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 taste is not acid anymore. It's
No.
sweet.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you know, if I can, I am good with myself in many ways, not just
Yeah.
with my health, but also giving myself something that is tasting.
Yeah.
And
To
this
savor.
I have to. Yeah, I have to admit, was from my husband. He is a one man that enjoy life in all senses. So
Yeah.
when we met 11 years ago, I was, more strict, you know, thinking about health, but I have not understood that somehow my mind was strict.
Yes.
And this was not helping me,
No.
globally.
Yeah.
So, learning to have an approach that is somehow flexible and respecting your health and your life at the same time, for me,
Yeah.
is a beautiful dance.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's not always easy,
No.
but is a beautiful thing.
Yes. And having that attitude of curiosity to find out, you know what? Yeah, maybe paleo is it's popular, or South Beach is popular, or Mediterranean diet is popular, or autoimmune diet is what. Find out, make small changes, and develop yours. Try that one and try
Yeah,
the other one, but stop and see, how do I feel? Is it nourishing me? Or it's not. So become basically your own nutritionist and your own doctor. Of course, have your team of health coaches and whoever it is, but getting an attitude, right, of curiosity and of
yes.
exploration, what works for you, right, Donna?
I,
What do
I
you?
love this word, exploration out from curiosity,
Yeah.
because nobody can really help you if you don't have if you don't have that approach and that curiosity.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
thank you so much, Donna, for opening up this topic that is very, very important and dear to my heart. And I would love if you want to come back in the future, and we can dive into specifics of health
yeah,
at some point. But that
yes,
it's an opening for an important conversation, because if we don't have the health, we need to take care of the health. So this is not in the way of reaching what we want in life and having a beautiful,
exactly,
thriving life, right? We need to take care of the basics,
exactly.
and not only when it's too late. Because I learned it from my own experience, with autoimmunity 20 years
Yeah,
ago. So I know
you
how
said
important
it.
it is. Yeah.
When it's late, sometimes it's too late.
So it's damage control and creating a new site, but it's we will dive together into important topics if you'd
I'd
like to
love
come
it.
back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you, everybody, and have a beautiful day. And wishing you to stay healthy and nourish your health. So, Donna, let's take a big deep breath and to let go of this session, this sacred space that we created together, so we can go forward to our lives. And I take this into my heart forward. Thank you so much, Donna, and see you again.
Thank
And
you. Thank you,
everybody have a
Katarina.
wonderful day, and stay healthy and happy. Bye.